Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragolandia Legends. So today we are on the Dragolandia Legends Facebook page and they posted 2 hours ago that a new dawn is on the horizon. Which dragon is coming to Dragolandia soon? Check back tomorrow for more stellar news. And then there's a little gif here with this little orangey yellow looking egg. And Linda here has already posted this image and it is of the ceramic dragon egg. And just to show you, we've got the egg here, and yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing. So it looks like the ceramic dragon is coming soon, according to them. And they said, check back tomorrow for more stellar news. So I'm assuming that this is what they were going on about in the there's more out of this world stuff on the way. But, you know, why they'd be bringing out the ceramic dragon soon, I have no idea. Could be anything really, because we've obviously got the meteorite as the dragon of the week, so it's not going to be that. I mean, the most likely thing is an event. I did mention that it was probably pretty likely that there'd be something to do with Chinese New Year, and a couple of people in the comments were saying that as well, and obviously we've got the ceramic, and he is definitely, like, Chinesey looking, so, you know, for now, we'll just have to wait and see what happens, and they said come back tomorrow, so I guess that is just what we will have to do. But on top of that, there is also a promotion on for gems at the moment, so you can get 750 gems for 9 quid. That's actually pretty good for a change. I would still probably just go with the clam subscription myself, because 1,600 gems for £15 is actually, like, very good. But, you know, if you need a lot of gems, like, right now, then there's a perfect deal for you as well. But there is also a new set of stuff on for the clan quests and everything like that. I mean, the clan is already in 4th place, which is actually very, very good. And how many players are in this bracket? This is a level 14... 43 out of 47 members, then 46 out of 47, and 42 out of 50. So these clans are still, like, pretty decent, but it looks like everyone at the moment needs a lot of ingredients, because obviously it's just begun pretty much. And anyone need chocolate cream or nuts? Pretty much everyone. But here we go, we've got pet dragons, so we can get that one out of the way, like, nice, quick, and easy. But what do you think about the ceramic dragon coming out? Because, like, you know, I really like the Imperial dragon, and the ceramic dragon does look really similar. And they said there's more news coming tomorrow, so that could really mean anything. If it is an event, which it may very well not be, it could be like a weekend event or like a gem spending event. It could be a solo event, it could be a super event, it could be anything really, or just like some weird calendar event maybe? Could be many things, but I'm excited to like add more dragons to the collection, because that little Imperial dragon, he does feel really out of place next to a seahorse and a cherry blossom. Actually, a cherry blossom I guess is kinda similar, not really, but hey ho, what can you do? And collect 80,000 gold. That is pretty good. There we go. Easy as pie. Done. And win enchanted arena battles, that is probably going to be the easiest one for us to do. But, again, what do you think about the ceramic guy? Because there's no news so far, so no one actually has any idea what's going on. But, no, like I always say, new dragons sounds good to me. Because obviously whenever we don't have new dragons, new events, like special news or whatever, I just have to sit here and do map fights or enchantment fights, and I feel like after a while that does get pretty stale for obvious reasons. You know, for most people it's not too bad. There's pretty much usually almost always something that you can be breeding or going for anyway. But if I were to bring out like 1 or 2 videos a day, I'm gonna think of stuff, you know? And I did do my video on the top 10 strongest dragons in Dragonmania Legends, aka strongest legendaries. And, you know, even though top 10 videos are like typical, like, YouTube sellout sort of content, you know, it seems like people like to watch that sort of thing, just, like, watch what other people think, put their own opinions in. So maybe I'll keep doing some more stuff like that. I did start doing that at one point, and then I was like, Jesus, I feel like such a basic scrub, if you get what I'm trying to say. But, you know, whatever this new ceramic thing is about, I'll definitely let you guys know as soon as I hear anything about it. And by that I mean I will let you know when I'm allowed to tell you. Yeah, from that you can probably gather I know more about what is happening. But, as per usual, gotta keep it on the down low, so I just get to keep you guys in suspense, which is wonderful. There's not really anything I can do to prepare for it anyway, so it's not like I get an advantage. So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, cool dragons, cool stuff. And how have you guys been? Have you bred the meteorite dragon yet? Like, the guy has a 1 day and 6 hour breeding time, if I'm remembering right. That is so long, just for a random dragon of the week. You know, whenever there's dragons of the week that have really low timers, like the peacock, it feels like it's gonna be easier. But just because it's a rare, I know it's never gonna turn up. It's the curse of rare dragons in this game. I still, to this day, feel like epic dragons are easier to breed than rares sometimes. And then as soon as you have the rare, it will pop up like 18 times. And then you'll be like, oh great, I only needed one of you, and now you're just gonna keep popping up and annoying me. Thank you very much, Mercury Dragon, you know? It's just not a whole bundle of fun. Same with the VIP dragons, they are such a pain. What do we have here? Win sign quest battles in the campaign. I really want some gelatin jelly cubes, but obviously it's not going to be kind to us today. But we'll do the side quest battles in the map, because we can use all of our auto battle tickets, and then we could just, like, do one of the fights where we just one-shot everything. Easy does it! And we also need to get perfect hits as well. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But obviously we know how to get 3 stars in every battle now. Just fill up the whole team rather than just let Andy one-shot everything. But, you know, we're gonna get some food, we're gonna get some gold. I need to upgrade another light dragon to level 30? Another 2 light dragons to level 30, I think. So that then, oh gosh, let's not go into this fight with just mleh. Not gonna work out very well. But I do need to upgrade our light temple, I need to upgrade our legendary temple, I need to upgrade our earth temple. We have a lot of stuff to do, basically. And as usual, not a whole lot of time to do so. And I didn't even get a perfect hit there. Yeah, it doesn't matter yet. So we'll claim this. Pet dragons, let's get some more strawberries. Please, game, stop glitching out on me. But I can't wait for food. There is going to be food soon. I am, like, super excited. And my mother has returned and brought with her a massive deal of Pokemon-themed goodies, which is actually quite exciting, not gonna lie. I have, like, a Pikachu mask. I'm sure I will be appearing in that at some point. It is, like, terrifying. You know those weird masks that are, like, designed for kids and they're actually, like, very weirdly designed? It's like one of those things. And it lights up. It has bright, light-up ears. It is very scary, but, you know, again, I'll show you guys when I can. So now we can do perfect hits, just because I don't want to do any more enchantment fights for now. So, you know, We could just do this guy. I don't know, maybe it is just worth it for us to do the blue map fights. Probably, maybe, definitely. We have a lot to do. Because, again, as usual, I have been skipping out on it. I know. I shouldn't do it. I'm naughty. But, you know, when I just don't have that much time, and I come in, and I'm like, oh boy, I have to sit here and play DML for a straight hour. It just doesn't happen. Gonna be honest, it doesn't happen. But we need to do 15 perfect hits, and that is gonna take forever. Like, why couldn't we get more pet dragons, explore ruins, you know, stuff like that. We haven't even had a collect food yet. Jeez, game, trying to make my life hard. How dare you? It's not very polite. You know, at this point I'm just over encumbered with things that I need to do in DML. Eventually, like I keep saying, one day, we will get enough enchantment materials to upgrade our breeding den. Well, enchantment trinkets to upgrade the den, and then we will have enough actual materials to upgrade the dragons that we need to breed the legendaries. Because, you know, I actually really like the typing of the plushie legendary, which is the legendary and fire guy. Legendary, shadow and fire. Because I do like slow burn. I like slow burn a lot. I like the other fire upgrade. I used to be a little bit iffy about it, because it's almost like a worse version of different upgrades. But, you know, we've got the Auto Dragon here and we infect everyone. But even though we technically one-shot, it takes forever. Whereas if I had like a level 70 lantern, I'd just use one button and everything would be dead. If you get what I mean. And I feel like that'd be a very nice thing to be able to do. But, you know, I'm not even sure, personally, which one is outright stronger. I would say the Autumn is still stronger than the Lantern Dragon. Aside from just base stats, because I just prefer the elemental typing of the guy. But, you know, both of them are pretty strong. But the Lantern is still very strong. The Pixel is very good at one-shotting everything as well. We do have the Pixel, but am I the only one that, like, when they look at the Pixel Dragon, they just go, ugh? Because obviously his design is meant to be all pixelated, hence his name, but at the same time, just like, geez, you're an ugly dragon. He probably does take the cake for, like, one of the ugliest dragons in this game. I mean, I don't really know how else they would have designed him. I think either way he would have looked out of place, but that's the whole point. I think he's the good kind of ugly that's there on purpose. I mean, the ugly duckling had its purpose. He got to teach all the children to believe in themselves and not worry about their looks. And the Pixel Dragon is there, showing you that no matter what you look like, you're probably gonna wreck the whole enemy team. I have no idea what I'm trying to say, by the way. Just, like, go, wow, Quack's having a moment. She's trying to be really philosophical about her DML game. What is wrong with her? I know. You don't need to tell me. Luckily, we should be done with this perfect hit stuff soon enough. What is it, like 1 or 2 more fights? I don't even know. I did not mean to click that, by the way, but that is some nice extra gold. I still think it's funny how the enemies are all level 60s, just because that's like the middle ground between my other 2 dragons and Andy now. Again, I'd probably still be upgrading Andy if I hadn't been stopped by the temple upgrades. You know, just aside from the fact that it's funny having one, like, massively leveled dragon, again, I'm just hoping to one day continue on and maybe even get the Warlord or one of the other arena fight, multiplayer fight reward dragons. Again, one day maybe. We shall see. Speaking of which, I haven't done those fights yet today. Whoops. Have we done our perfect hits already, or am I going crazy? Am I going insane? Or do we have one left? 2 left! Oh my gosh, okay, I'm just gonna stop with these long fights. I'm gonna go up here, we're gonna one-shot Mini, whatever. Just boom. Boom bang, there's one out of the way. 113 million damage. And then we'll do him again. And bada bing, bada boom. Oh god, he didn't even die. How come he dies like 99% of the time, but not then? Very strange. But whatever. We've claimed it, now we can collect some food. We need our jelly cubes. Come on game. Jelly cubes for collecting food, you've answered my prayers. Oh, you're so kind, and that is just enough. There we go. So we got our blue ice cream on the way, some more collect food, okay. You're being very nice to me, and it's actually kind of concerning. There we go, we finally finished it off. We got our max clan coins for today. We could donate a couple if we wanted to. I'm going to donate a few strawberries just because we have a lot. And you know, I think we've done pretty well so far. But, you know, before I leave, like I said, make sure you're looking out for any news on the DML Facebook page and on the wiki and on Instagram and my channel. That is Twitch. That is not what I was trying to talk about. But, should be some more news coming soon. So, look forward to that. Good luck. Good luck with breeding this guy, mans. Yo, mans. Have you bred the meteorite yet? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just dead, basically. But, before I keep rambling, thank you very much for watching. Good luck, and until next time, I will see you then.